We're here now with Nancy Wilson, the moderator of MCC churches around the world. So welcome, Nancy. Hello.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here in Ellenton, Florida with the Young Adults Leadership Mentoring Retreat, and greetings to everyone in Australasia.
Thank you, Nancy. So we, like you said, we are at the MCC Young Adults Retreat. How do you see young adults taking their place in MCC globally?
Well, that's almost a strange question because, of course, MCC was founded by young adults, and in many, many places in the world, in emerging LGBT communities and human rights communities, it is only young adults who are out and who are doing the work and who are really asking to have a spiritual community in MCCs. I think in North America and some of the older places where MCC's been around for 40 years or more, we have to remember that MCC was started by young adults, and young adults have incredible vision, passion, enthusiasm, are people who ask questions, question the status quo, and who bring a different kind of energy and a very contemporary view of the world and church. And they care about things that maybe some of us who are older either forgot we cared about or have never cared about the way they care about them. And so it's the things that young adults care about the most that is what we in MCC should be beginning to focus and pay more attention, because that will bring life and new life to our churches that have been around a long time. And it also is the way we can connect with young MCC leaders around the world who are shaping MCC in their communities.
That's true, and we're in beautiful Ellenton, Florida, yes. And here the young adults are talking about mentoring, they're talking about the qualities of leadership. Yes. What are some of the exciting things that you think we're seeing here at the retreat?
Well, I think the most important thing is that this retreat focuses on young adults as leaders, and so it is getting in touch with the leader within you. I think there's some young adults attending the retreat who may see themselves as devoted members of their church or active in their church, but have not necessarily claimed the label leader. And we want to encourage people to do that, to say that leadership is a very dispersed thing in the church and should be, that there should be lots of different kinds of opportunities for clergy and laity and people with a passion and a vocation. And so I think we're discovering things about spiritual formation, spiritual practices, what really is servant leadership in the church today. We'll be learning more about the denomination and opportunities for young adults to serve as volunteers, to serve in the leadership of MCC. I think more and more those opportunities are presenting themselves, and I see young adults stepping forward.
Indeed, just at MCC Sydney last week we had a sermon on servant leadership, so it's quite timely. On MCC in Australasia, you're heading out to Sydney in December for the Christmas Eve service. It's going to be a fantastic event. What would you like to say to all the MCC churches and MCC Christians out in Australasia? Well,
I look forward to being in Australia. It's been 7 years since I visited Australia, and I love Australia. I've visited many, many times in the past. And I look forward to being with the network and people gathering from all over the weekend before Christmas. I will enjoy visiting in the 3 churches in the Sydney area, and of course for the fabulous Sydney Town Hall Christmas Eve service and event. I've often written a kind of letter or greeting letter for the bulletin for that night, and have always hoped that I'd have the opportunity to be able to be with you in worship and to preach. It's a great privilege. So I hope I'll see so many of you there. God bless.
Reverend Elder Nancy Wilson, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.